This is a 1972 Chevelle. I chopped the roof on 3 inches. I just put the side door glass in that was custom made flat because the roof is chopped. The door panel is off at the moment, sitting over there because I needed to get access inside here. So I cut a door panel off, just the top edge that I had here, so that it holds the glass where it needs to be while I'm working on it like this. So I had to move the mechanism here, weld another piece to it to extend those slots to get the right angle on the window so that when it goes up it's the right angle. Also down the bottom I moved that bar outward to get this post to be on the right angle, and I had to tweak the power regulator so it didn't bind the wheel. So just recently I converted this door to power windows and power locks. So the harnesses there and the switches and the boots in the door jamb. So I had to take the doors off, cut the holes in the jamb in the door, put it back on, align everything, and run the wires through, and there you go. These 3 screws right here are for the power lock actuator, which you probably will not be able to see. Let me stop this and get a flashlight. Okay, so I got a flashlight. There is the power lock cylinder and the rod that goes up to the mechanism. And okay, so this is the power lock door popper actuator. So what I had to do was drill holes and cut this out. This was an indentation that went into the door that prevented the solenoid and bracket from getting mounted in here. So I had to bend this back out to clear the solenoid. I mean, I could have cut it away, but it was easier to do that. So it also clears the window mechanism when it comes down. Now it clears on mine because my window is kicked out more. I'm not sure if this location is going to work on a regular door with this window regulator guide thing not kicked out this far, because it's kind of close. The part that would hit would be this piece right there when it goes down. I could actuate this and show you how close it comes. But the other key is this is the cable that I put here that goes to the door mechanism, the door latch mechanism, which is right there. And I put a ring on it from a keychain so that I didn't have the cable connected directly to that latch, because if I wanted to remove this, you'd have to cut the cable off. This way I can take that keychain ring and remove this cable. The other thing is that this is a cable, the other cable here that I ran goes from the same position where the rod used to go. It comes down here through this hook where the rod used to go, and it goes over to this that I took off and hooked the cable to that. I don't think it'll show, and maybe that doesn't show. But the reason you have to put that cable there is because when this actuator pulls like that, if this was your rod, then your handle would flop up real fast every time you used your door poppers. So because cables can pull and not push, when this cable pulls to open your door, this just gets slack and won't force this to go up, which you don't need that to do. So everything is working. Here's the door locks. That's locked, that's unlocked, and then the door poppers. work and it kicks the door open. So I ran the wire under a button under the dash right here for the passenger side, so that when I'm in the car I can reach over and just kick this door open from inside, because my wife and kids usually have a problem pushing that button down, so that I can just pop that door open. Now let's go to the driver's side, which I wired differently. Okay, so this one's got a switch right I put up here. Man, it's bad light. So that I can reach under my hood when the hood's down, like this, and pop the door open. Watch. So the door just kicked open, and there. So, you know, usually it kicks all the way open. It must have been partially open. Okay, so I may need to put those popper things on it that they sell with the kit that looks like this. This would help the door kick open further. I just didn't want to put that because that requires putting a hole in your door jamb somewhere, like, I don't know, down here or in here. I didn't want to put that there. Anyway, so this is the driver's side, and the door poppers again were modified to fit right here. There's the cable to this one, and we can get power windows. And you can see they clear. It clears the popper right there. It's hard to tell. Alright, so we got power locks and power windows and door poppers. And then when I'm sitting in here, I can just pop that side to get that door to kick open. So that's it. To run the wires, I ran that through the door, through the boot, under here, and I ran a relay on each door so that each door had a button to operate it independently. And I ran those wires from the battery with a fuse, so if it was overloaded. So this wire goes under there and down in through the firewall. Can't see anything. No, that doesn't help. Okay, that's my video.